Flux.
Hey guys, it's Flux here, welcome back to the new city, and I just love this view of our new mega towers in this mining city. We're going to get started here again. We last left off with just finishing up this kind of little area over here, putting down these new services and zoning out all of our industry, or at least parts of it anyway. We still need to do a lot more of that, but you may see, I'm going to pause it real quick. I'm still in debt right now, definitely a lot of debt, and just kind of explain it to you guys who maybe are watching this video as your first video of the series or whatever else, or maybe you just haven't seen very much of the series to know what's going on. But basically, I am playing in sandbox mode, so I'm pretty much just placing everything down right away, and then I kind of plan the city out better that way. Like if you're to regularly just go and build slowly like you would in normal mode, it's harder to plan the city out all the way because you don't have the freedom to just kind of start plopping down roads everywhere and making a larger scale plan. So when I play in sandbox mode, I typically just plop all the important things down and in the planning process spend way more money than I need to spend, at least for that moment, and then I make it back in the end. You'll probably notice in all my other series I've always turned a profit eventually. So not to worry, it's not going to be there forever, it's just a temporary thing. But back to what we were doing. So the first thing we just did is we got these apartments down, and this is pretty much our entire population. We'll see if that's going to hold true or not. We're at 200,000 right now, which is pretty much enough. We'll see if we need to add more of these or not. But what we do definitely need is water and sewage. I do have a sewage treatment coming from Silver Valley over here. We're going to go ahead and buy that now, actually. And it should be almost enough, although it's not going to be entirely enough. And I think I'm actually going to cut that off here in a minute because we don't have enough water from Silver Valley to buy from them, and there's nowhere else to buy the water. So we'll need to get our own water, and because this city is really lacking in a water table, we'll have to definitely do a sewage treatment plant, kind of like a treatment plant trick or whatever you want to call it, I guess. Basically, you just put the treatment plant on one side and you put the water plant on the other side, and then they kind of share the table together, and it regenerates water. So we'll have to do that instead of buying water, which is fine. That was the plan all along. So let's see. I think I'll put this down for now, just right here. Actually, yeah, this is fine. I'll put it down right here, and we'll eventually end up moving some things around here. For example, first things first, get rid of this regular pump, this stupid basic water pump, and get our filtered water pump. I'm going to put 2 of these down because we're going to definitely need a lot of this. And then I'm going to put on the other side of this plant area, once I get this road down here, I'll put on the opposite side our treatment plant. And I'm going to do, see, where is it at? I'm not going to use this sewage sanitizer. I'm going to use the treatment plant because it has a higher capacity, and given our city size, I'd like to manage it better. And this works better for smaller cities, or if you want to just put a lot of these down, but they can get a little on the expensive side for what they actually give you. So I usually just like to do these instead. So I'll plop, I don't know what the heck, how did that even happen? Apparently I can only place one of the 2 attachments, even though this road is straight. That makes almost no, is this not straight then maybe? A little weird if that's the case, because it should be perfectly straight. Last I checked. See if that fixes it. Look at that, that's so weird. Alright, well I'm going to bring it 1 over then so we don't have to deal with that. That's really weird. Let's get enough of these attachments to manage our city for a little while. That should do the trick for now. And let's see, what else? So now we have our water and sewage. We've got this stuff we need. Oh, we need garbage. We need some waste disposal. So put down a garbage dump, and I believe, let's make sure we don't block anything here. I'm pretty sure though that this backside is the best spot to put it, although we'll see about that. I may actually put it over here because this is all the services I'm going to use anyway, so there's no point in really, I don't know what else to do with this with this part over here anyway. Oh, I can't put it, oh, I see. So we put anything else back here? I mean, I guess we could, no, this is all we're going to put back here, so we might as well use one of the. The thing is, though, it doesn't fit in the direction I want it to. I can't make it, yeah, it's not going to work. In that case, then, I mean, you could put it somewhere over here. Seems like a waste, though. I wanted to kind of zone all this stuff nice and tightly. So I might put it back here. This would be a good spot. It's kind of like right next to the entrance. Like, welcome to our city. We have a garbage dump right there. It's kind of lame. Probably just put it back here. Okay, well, let's plan it out more first and get back to that. Because I don't want to block any of our essential things off now while we're still, you know, planning everything out. So I'm not going to put that down quite yet. But what we do know is we're going to need to put all the ore is kind of generally on this side, and all the coal is generally closer to here. You'll see when I click on it. Yeah, the coal is generally over here compared to the ore. And I want to mine both of them as much as possible. So I think I'm going to pretty much just designate this whole area to be a mines. So, how do the coal... I don't think I've ever even used coal mines before. Usually I just use the ore mines, and then I buy the coal. So let's see how this works. Mining, coal mine. Alright, so we're going to want to put it closer than this, but not really necessarily... Well, actually, we could probably just draw this road right through and then put it on the main road, because that would give us better access to everything else we need to get to anyway. So I'm going to just bring this all the way down. Although, unfortunately, this is just barely off, so that it can't connect properly. There we go, and then we'll put the ore mines right on this. And if we do it right, we can optimize it so that we don't have to worry about wasting any space over here. If we actually, I think we can probably fit 2 of these back to back. I'm not going to put the side attachment so that we can make it all fit. So I'll do one here with strict attachments going off. Let's see, coal shaft and augmented coal shaft. Also pollution, but that. Okay. I definitely want to do this one. It produces a lot more coal output. Actually, you know what? I don't think we want that, because what I don't want to do is, I mean, all this is actually pulls it out faster. It costs more money, and although it does produce double the rate, it costs way more per hour, and it would create more pollution, which I don't want. And I also don't want to diminish this entire coal supply like right away. I want it to last until the city's done. So I'm going to go ahead and just stick with the defaults so we save some money. So do something like this. There we go. And one more should fit right there. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side, and that should optimize our coal usage and not waste any space. Why did that? Oh, there's 4. Okay. And then we'll do the other one on the other side, right here, with a similar layout. And I think I might just start with that for now. We'll see if we need to do anything else. There we go. Let's see. So I'll fit that there, and let's see. Looks like this is the better one just by a little bit, so we'll do this one here. Okay, that is good. Let's see. From there, I think we're gonna stop with that for placing these down. We don't need any smelting, do we? Only for the advanced coal mine. Extract coal faster for a larger area with a powerful coal mine. This mine employs a massive number of workers and has a huge lot ready to be filled with coal. This actually might be our best option, so I think I'll put this on the other side. Yeah, this is definitely the better option than these two. In fact, I wonder if there's any like real disadvantage to using these others over this one. Wait a minute, where did the am I missing something now? Wait, I thought we just saw the augmented mine. Now that's gone. Was I here a minute ago? I might have just missed that. What the heck? I just saw an augmented mine. Am I seeing things? Is it somewhere else? What the heck? I don't. I think I might have. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, whatever. Anyway, should I put this down now? I think I'll put this down now because I don't want to. Yeah, I'm planning it all anyway. Might as well just put it all down while it's in pause mode, then start it up again. So, with that in mind, we might as well Try and do the same thing we did on this side and split it. So we'll do, let's see, one. We could probably actually do 3 of these if we do it right. So we'll do 1 here. Awesome. Oh, they were these. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I know there was 2, but I forgot which one's which. Okay. So this one extracts more compared to these 2 over here. Yeah. You know what? There's no point in not doing the max because we are, of course, the most efficient mining city in the region. So we can't just can't settle for anything lower than our best possible. So why not just do this? And I'll do the same as we want. I'm just gonna split it up like I was doing with the last one. So we'll go here. And actually, these might not really even fit that well going in the other direction. Then we'll put these augmented ones because they're crazy good. Although, let's do the other one first because the other one will let us build out in this direction towards the coal instead of away from the coal. So we can kind of plan it out better. So what I mean by that is we can put this here, kind of on the outskirts of it, and then we can move this inwards. And we'll do these, of course. So 1, 2, 3, and then can we fit one more on this? Oh, we can't. We could put one here, but it'll just block the next one, so I'm not going to do that. Although, is this smaller? No, it's not. Okay. Nice thing about this one is it has more of these garages, so we can get more coal out faster, which is what we want. So that's good. Alright, so we're going to settle for 3 of the 5. That's going to be alright for these. And then definitely... Ooh, this is tempting. I mean, we obviously get more here, but not including the back ones. I actually don't know which side's more efficient. Let's try this and then see how many we can fit on from here. We can still fit all 3, but we can't fit these on. And these are mining almost nothing, so let's not do that. Let's reverse this. Still kind of learning about the whole mining operation. I really don't do mining cities that often. I think I did it once before in Tech Islands, and that was a little while ago, so I don't quite remember the most efficient way of doing things around here. Oh, would you look at that? It actually is giving me different options that it showed in the when I was placing it. Like when I was placing it, I said I could put 1 here and like 3 over here, but then it didn't let me do it when I did that. Interesting. Well, I guess our next best option would just be to place it like this and then just put these sideways and just deal with the loss, which I can deal with. It's not a big deal. It's not like we're not getting any coal. It's just a lot less. Okay. That's going to be... Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. We can make this work better. I get 1 more in here. Would that be... I want it to go out the other direction so I can face this way and then bring 1 in this. There we go. Like this. Oh, this is really not a lot at all. It doesn't let me go. Okay, it doesn't make it this way. Is that any better? I don't think it is. I think it's actually similarly bad. I'm gonna actually not even waste money on those then, because since we're not pulling as much from the ground, there's no point in getting the nice ones. Might as well get the lower end ones for this side. Wow, you can attach 8 onto this? That's oh, wow, you can. So what am I even doing? Okay. Okay, we are learning. So it looks like these big ones you can attach up to 8, not 4 like the other one did. So in that case, if you're in a situation like this, you might as well just pretty much cover the whole ground with 1 factory, which might be the cheapest way to do it. Or it looks like it anyway. So we'll do that, and then our last one here. And that is awesome. That's gonna get a ton of coal. Like, look at that. Just it's crazy. Sweet. Okay, and then this one, which goes in the other direction, should do a similar thing. We'll go like this. Oops. And place that one all the way. And then I want to go off of these over here, so I'm gonna do this. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this differently. Yeah, this is fine. 6, 7. Not enough simoleons. 1 minute here. We're gonna Alt W a few times. Excuse my loud keyboard. I got a new Corsair Vengeance, and it's pretty awesome, except that it's pretty loud. So I'm gonna have to. I actually just invested in some of those O-rings. They're like these rubber rings that I guess they make it quieter, and then they also they reduce the distance you have to click down to make the button bottom out, and I would like that because currently it just feels a little bit on the long side. It's kind of a long stroke. It's a mechanical keyboard, and it feels kind of deeper because I'm used to having a really small membrane keyboard. So it's kind of taking a bit of getting used to, but I definitely like it a lot. All right, so back to what I was saying. I wanted to do from here. We're going to get this road. I'm gonna bring it out. Let's get it right on there, like right on the edge. All right, there we go. So I want to pack as many of these things in as possible, so I think this is the best way to do it. Let's grab another one of these in here. Whoops, wrong one. Alright, so I don't want to block off any of our ore, because our ore is our primary export. We definitely don't want to block that off. That's the most important piece of this whole thing. Alright, so 7.2 or 7.5, definitely 7.5. Can fit quite a bit more as well. Do that there. That. And I might actually, let's take a look at our map real quick and see if we're blocking any of our ore. Yikes, we're definitely starting to block ore. It'll be alright though. I might actually cut these back just a tiny bit. Yeah, because ore is our big export here, I think I'm actually going to remove this entire coal mine. Well, wait, let's look at our coal again. 1 minute here. I want to make sure that we're doing the right thing. I don't want to... Yeah, this is kind of on the edge here. I might just... Yeah, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut this guy. I'm going to edit this one to maximize the coal we're getting, so we're not wasting any, because now we have this one all the way out here, which is kind of a waste. And from there, I'm just going to stop the ore operation and go in, or the coal operation, go into the ore over here. And I might try and fit one more or two more of these in the dark zone. I wish these would go sideways though, but they don't. What if we did this though? What if we cut these two? Again, all experimental. I feel like this isn't the best way to do it though. Hmm. 5, 6. Okay, that's the best way. Let's call it with that. Alright, so now we can move into the other... Yeah, we definitely need to get some coal going in a minute. Some storage lots. Now we can move into the ore, which is a bit more tricky. The ore one's kind of weird. The coal at least all sticks together. The ore is kind of just everywhere. So we'll start with a mining facility like right there, actually. It's a pretty nice place for it to all spawn. Oh, wow, it's going to fit right in there. Look at how tight it's going to be. Awesome. This is really what I'm going for in the end, is just having the tightest operation possible. And I haven't even seen these augmented shafts yet, but they look pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Definitely digging the super power. I mean, like when I did Tech Island, I didn't even have these, so this should definitely be awesome. This is all still like good amounts of ore, so I'm just gonna keep going from here and try to maximize how we do this. Let's see. I'm pretty much just going to go for a how much can we make all at once. So I'm not really going to unpause it until I have this entire ore thing mapped out, and probably even most of a city. And then I think I might do like a times or two where I let the whole thing grow a bit more. I let the tech level increase and whatever else. And then we'll just see probably one of the most insane profits ever off of this, just all going at once, right? We're not going to let it all diminish, you know, in a staggered pace, but just all at once. And we'll see how much money we can make off of it. I'm actually kind of excited to see how this all works out. All right, so we've got this here. Let's bring this out so we can put one more. I think there is some ore right here, right? There's a little bit left. We could probably cram one in on this side maybe. All right, let's go this way then. I'm actually going to make a turn right here. I'm going to literally be in the road like right alongside everything. Oh, Strick's playing some SimCity. Oh, I'm really close, but I can't. Okay, there we go. There's the optimal setup. Fantastic. Oh, that's not curved at all. Sweet. Okay. Now we can put down this thing, and this should definitely be... Okay. Oh, sweet. That's perfect. So I'm going to actually put this thing down here, and the ore mining facility down more like over here. Actually, almost like this. I don't want it to be in the 28-ton range, though, because there's one main ore mine, I think, right in the middle. I don't want to waste that either. Let's take it there, the 158 zone, and put all of our ore mines going off. Oh, we can't do that, can we? That's too bad. Oh, wait. No, this works. I remember this now. I'm pretty sure you can delete things that they're attached to, like this. Yeah, you can, and then you can just kind of build it out this way. So if you don't want it to start over there, you don't have to have it start over there. Nice little trick for anybody who doesn't want to deal with the stupid way that these all attach. So I'm actually going to do this, and I'm going to cut these two out. I'm going to bring this way. As long as they're close enough to the main building, it should work just fine. Did that not delete? Oh, I guess I didn't want that to delete. Want one more at least, like over here somewhere or something. Let's see here. This would be cool if this building wasn't in the way. Can I delete this building? Oh, I can. If I can build there, that would be so awesome. Come on. No? Alright. I mean, I want to put it here, but I'm going to put something else here and connect in that way. So, I guess I'm done with this part then. Nothing really more I can do there. Okay, I'm going to try and rearrange this again then, because I want this to be, like, optimal. If I can make it optimal. Delete you. Should see one pop up there. I guess not. Kind of going in circles here. Like literally. That's good, but it's not facing the right way. There we go. I can't put that there though. Alright, I'm gonna go with... I wish that one would connect. Let's see why it doesn't real quick. I think it's because this road's in the way. Uh-oh, cancel that. Delete. See if we can fit it in. I think we can. Sweet. Okay, we can. Looks like 251 it is. Alright. See if we can squeeze a road between those two spots then. It's too bad these roads won't let you delete them once you place the ore mine like even relatively close to them at all. Ah, that's not bad. Could be better, but you know, whatever. It's for the sake of efficiency, so I'm not complaining. Right, then we need to add the lots, obviously. I would like to see some sort of mass ore mining facility, because right now all they have is the coal mining facility in the mass form like this, but that's alright. I wonder if I could fit something here just for the heck of it. I don't think I can because this is all attached. That's alright. Alright, so the ore, or the coal I should say, can fit in right here. Let's plop that. And I want to leave room for everything else over here, so I'm not going to move any more than that. We've got, let's see here. It's going to be awesome. Just place these everywhere. Yeah, here's, oh, let's make sure we're not blocking anything here. Alright, we are not blocking anything. I'm going to keep going in this direction because there's plenty of room. Not really over here, but looks like over here will be okay. So let's go for the maximum amount here. 3 and 7.2 and 6.8. Is that the max? Yeah, let's do 2.6.8. Okay, there we go. So it's not as uniform, but it's just for the sake of getting as much as possible out of it. And now we can go back to our ore mines. We'll put a few down over here. This is going to be a huge just field of mining. It's going to be so insane. Alright. This is where it gets tricky because the ore mines, they don't really line up as well as the coal mines do, unfortunately. At least it seems like that. Just because like these are more elongated and these are kind of like, for the way they attach, not as elongated, so they're kind of weird to connect things to. Luckily, this one's going to fit perfectly with what we want. So 1, 2, 3, and the last one probably is going to go back here, actually, because, oh, you know what? No, I'm going to make it work. So I'm going to delete this one to get this to hook around. Oh, that won't work. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to do this then. Delete you and bring him back here probably. Yeah, here's a 70. Oh, yeah, 200 is pretty good, but I'm going to put something else there, so there's no point in putting that there. This is a decent amount of space back here. Could be used for something, but it's alright. Okay, can I even fit anything back here? Is there any, like, small building that would just fit there for some purpose? I mean, I guess we could put, like, brushers, but I don't think there's any ground pollution over here that would need cleaning. I wonder if any, I don't think zones would fit either. Maybe parks? I don't know. I'll probably just put trees, actually. That's what I'll do. Okay, let's put a few more down before we end the episode. We're getting pretty close here. Maybe just one more. Yeah, actually, you know, I think I'm going to stop now because I need to do a little bit of planning here in terms of where we're going to fit everything else, because we're getting to the end of our ore, and we'll have to, I don't know, squeeze in some, what are they called? The smelting facilities, as well as the trade depots and everything. And also, I want to do the big control net array and the power array. So we'll do all that next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.